All right, good morning. All right, let's go ahead and get this week started off. Let's talk about what's happening in the market this week overall. Not much. We just ended our earnings period with a lot of the big fangs and major earnings announcement at the end of February. So March activity overall is not as heavy and thick as it was in the month of February. But this week, not too many major things going on outside of the administration. They can always throw things in the mix, and we'll talk about a couple of those things they threw in the mix. Uh, Biggest thing is jobless claims probably on Thursday. That will have an impact on the market opening that morning on Thursday. Friday, we got some more jobs reports, and we got Chairman Powell speaking on Friday. So the last two Fridays have been pretty significant. We had a dip around 2 weeks ago, big major dip on a Friday. Uh, Last Friday, this past week, we had a run up at the end of the day around 2ish, 2:30. We had a breakout to the upside. A lot of people calling that a bull trap, but we'll just see that's what happened on the last Friday. And this Friday, we got Chairman Powell peaking again. So another fun Friday coming up. So Thursday and Friday, probably some market news to make things jump around a little bit. Let's go take a look at the charts. But let's go ahead and take a look at the charts. So you're looking at the ES right now. Um, so let's go ahead and get into what else is going on. So stock market on today seems to be rising a little bit after some economic data release. Europe had some news over the week, or their stocks been kind of surging in the European market. But probably the most news people probably concerning us is that cryptocurrency is probably going to get a little bounce this week after it's been dipping the last 2 weeks. Bitcoin uh, stocks such as MicroStrategy, Coinbase, Robinhood have gained since President Trump announced a crypto strategic reserve. So that was some news that came out over the weekend, and that's probably going to have an impact to Bitcoin. So look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin on a daily chart went all the way down to the 200. That's a significant move, 79.93. But with this latest news, can we get back up to 90,000? And I think we're already there. The chart hasn't just updated from this weekend's activity. So it's at 79,000 down by Friday. It got a bounce back late Friday evening, and it's already back at 90. Here, look at the hourly chart. Got down to 78. They announced the news. Wow, $12,000. So, what can we expect out of stock like Coin and Hood today? MicroStrategy, probably a significant run up. We're all the way, it was at 99 when it started to fall. It's already bounced all the way back up to 93 over this weekend from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So let's go take a look at a stock like Coin today on an hourly. So here's the thought. Is Coin going to ride that wave? If it is, then Coin is probably going to be one of the biggest plays this morning. Let's go take a look at Hood. So sometimes it's just news. It's just news in the market that's going to draw a catalyst. You don't really have to pay attention to a lot of the other indicators. Now, you might want to pay attention to see how long this run lasts. But we see Hood right here. Hood gets above 55. Maybe it can make a $7 run today. So Coin and Hood will probably be things we'll be watching. Let's see how the overall market is looking. All right. So we talk about that 3 o'clock bounce back. Bitcoin, everybody, the ES, Bitcoin, everybody's charts kind of look the same. But we have on the hourly, we have the 200 sitting right here around 6,000 and 623. So this kind of tells us we've got to be kind of careful. The news around Bitcoin and Coinbase, that may not last all day today. This could be setting up for a bull trap. you're really going to need some power to get past the 6 and the 620 mark for you can consider today is going to be a fully green day. It made all of these gains over the weekend, and it might weaken and fade out the rest of the day. Let's go take a look at how it looks on the 4 hour. The market, same thing, a lot of resistance, but you see the significant move in the MACD. It's almost made a 40% gain since um, since last Friday. So I don't know if that's going to continue or that's going to start to fade as we get later into Monday. Monday always, again, it's a day for me to get in, get out. It's never as strong as Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So you have to keep your eyes on how the market looks. But I will tell you that there's a few stocks that do look pretty bullish out the gate today. One of those stocks could potentially be Tesla again. Tesla is one of those that had a really good bounce. It's gotten back up from 280 all the way to 300. Ooh, there's a chance it can get right back up here to around 314, 315 for a phase, but that's almost a $10 move. It's a really significant move. If Tesla can, yeah, that's a good $10 move today. If Tesla can continue to maintain this momentum, Tesla looks pretty good today. A couple of stocks that's been really doing well is ADP. ADP now is right here at this 315, but you see it was at 312. This stock here, if ADP can break past 316, it can do kind of well today. The QQQ, again, on the recovery that stocks have been making, QQQ is at 511, and it can make a good move to 517. So the Qs is looking good, Tesla is looking good, and let's take a look at the SPY. SPY got a $4 move. Similar to the ES, right? It's the mini, it's the micro on the ES. So again, the overall market may not want to go, but there's a couple of things I'm keeping my eye on. So that's Tesla, QQQ, and JPMorgan. So the financials have been the strongest sector in the market. Yeah, the financials did a pullback like everything else did last week. But if you look at it on a bigger time frame, let's go look at it on maybe a daily. JPMorgan. So you see financials had a great bull run all the way up to 280. It's kind of fell down with the rest of the market. To get past this 263, we might be able to do something. Go look at the 4 hour. Here you go. So on a 4 hour chart, we can see momentum starting to come back into it. We're going to have some resistance, but the MACDs have kind of moving averages have fallen below. So JPMorgan could be one of those that want to go back up and retest where it was again at its highs. So I'll keep my eyes on JPMorgan, Tesla today. Let's go take a look at Raytheon. Raytheon's been killing it. You see it kind of settled here, had a 4 hour squeeze, and it popped out last week. And all last week, it just ran. All last week, up to back to 135. Now, will it maintain this level or will it start to run out? I'm not sure. But Raytheon, Tesla, JPMorgan is definitely some stocks I'm keeping my eye on. SPY and QQQ. And maybe one more. Looks like Meta might want to be turning around. Meta has been following down and driving the Qs down, but Meta looks like it might want to be turning around now. Let's go take a look at them on a 1 hour chart. Potentially a $7 move. We at 670 to 679. I probably like Tesla better. I mean, Meta definitely looked like the momentum was changing, but I think I like Tesla better and the Qs for today. I definitely like Tesla. Um, ADP, not Lily so much. Oh, we didn't talk about one thing before I wrap up because I'm getting close to my time. But like I said, Tesla is a stock that I like. Q's is a stock I like today. Um, Cigna I didn't really show, but it's on my list. Boeing, Spine, and Q's. But let's just go over quick earnings. What's happening with earnings this week? So there's only earnings this week is all about the stores. So we got Target, Best Buy this week. Kroger's, Macy's, Costco. Costco's been killing it. Costco's been killing it. If there was, uh, so Costco, so 150 today, 1058. It's going to be pretty expensive. So the stock that had earnings, I think Walmart had it last week. So I may not get into the Costco play when it has earnings on Thursday. I may be looking at Walmart. Um, Tomorrow is going to be Target and Best Buy. I really like Best Buy. It's a stock I've done well with on earnings, to the upside and the downside. I'm not biased either way, but those are stocks I've done really well at. Target, I'll be surprised. I'll be looking at that one. That's another one. I do like earnings with stores. Their prices for their option contracts are pretty reasonable, and they make pretty good moves on earnings. So Target, probably be looking to fade Target on its earnings, but we'll see. We'll see. And then Best Buy, those are probably going to be my two major stocks I'll be looking at on Tuesday. All right, I think we covered enough time for this week. Today, just be careful. There is some resistance with the SPY overall, but there are some bullish setups setting up, like Tesla, Boeing, who I didn't really talk about, but I'll show the chart real quick. Um, the Qs is looking pretty strong this morning. So I'll probably just focus on the Qs. Obviously, Boeing got some resistance here at 176, 177, but if it breaks out, that's definitely a play I've been looking into. Um, and that's about it today. And then this week is going to be the stores, and I'll be paying attention to Target and Best Buy tomorrow. All right. Hopefully, this video has been helpful. Please like and subscribe, and have a blessed day.